Welcome to 2K. Sports. Glad to have you with us. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. You take a look at the Knicks.
Yeah, sometimes a little trip away from home can do good. The guys tend to band together. It can be good for team chemistry, especially if the outcome is successful.
If they can get a win tonight, they might start to think, hey, it's a short trip. Why don't we see if we can run the table? It's not out of the realm of possibility, and that mindset can be productive in trying to run the table.
And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, VA, this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
So it's the Hornets now, after the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Ingram, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Charlotte shooting their first foul shot of the game. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster. And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Jones. From 20 feet. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Just over a minute and a half in. Outside Wembanyama. Takes a three. Grimes' shot is off.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. Another one falls for New York.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Now here's Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama down low. And he gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. It's stolen away. New York working the ball around now. Back to Hill. It's an even 3-on-3 break. There's the block. And they get it back. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Grimes. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Now here's Ingram. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Jokic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Now Grimes. Back to Ingram. Here's Traore. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Jokic grabs the board. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 4-point game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Here's Jones. Pass to Jokic. Here's Highsmith. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Ingram. Hornets leading by 4. Now Grimes. Inside. Stolen by Jokic. Fires the 3. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Ingram. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
They set the pick. Now here's Jokic. From about 16. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. 8 points for Nikola Jokic.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Wembanyama down low. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Pass to Barnes. Grimes. Drains the triple. Grimes has got 7 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Knicks trail by 9. Jokic the screen. Outside Finney-Smith. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And despite the turnovers, they're winning this game.
They've been lucky to this point. If they want to keep this lead, they need to take better care of the ball.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Jokic the screen. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Next foul. Jones. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Brown for 3.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going.
And Jokic throws it down.
No surprise Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking three-level bucket.
To the paint. Here's Adams. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Pass to Jokic. The three ball. Again, Jokic missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Grimes. To the left side wing. And stolen by Jones. And here's Jokic. He's got 12. Pass to Shed. Outside Jones. Here's Jokic. 4 on the clock. And it's Shed missing.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys. But if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Charlotte's shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
New York working the ball around now. Pass to Shed. With the teardrop. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Ingram. Over Jones. The shot by Ingram, no good.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Shed. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a two-time champion as an assistant coach.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Brown. No made baskets yet. Pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Johnson. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And the Hornets lead by 5.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Now here's Jokic. 12 points for him. 6 to shoot. Caruso outside. They get the rebound. Outside Jones. Lets the three fly.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Out to the wing. And here's Brown for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Shed. On the wing, Caruso. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 7-point Charlotte lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 14.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Sinks the tray.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Caruso. It's Jokic, high post. Back to Caruso. Shoots over Brown. Top of the key jumper, no good. Hornets leading by 8. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama screen. And Charlotte, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Jokic. Caruso, left side. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots it. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 5 points.
Decision-making of Barnes is really solid. Knows he has the green light to fire as soon as he catches the pass, and that's what he does.
Pass to Caruso. It's stolen by Johnson. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And here's Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Murray Boyles. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Wembanyama, no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. New York shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And New York has possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Off target from 3-point range. Charlotte leading by 7. We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Well, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback. But, boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Now Brown. He's guarded by Caruso. Back to Ingram. Johnson on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Shed. Outside heel. From deep. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Left side Ingram. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
All right, for your hip-hop crew.
Both teams changing it up here. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Highsmith. Now Jokic. Outside heel. The 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
3 points.
Hield's got 5.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Shed. And again, New York with the triple.
He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
Left side, Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Fires from deep. The Knicks with the rebound. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Caruso outside. Back to Hield. For 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Good on the shot. Shed's got 7 points for the quarter. The Hornets with a lead. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. Jokic, no good. Charlotte leading by 4. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. And Charlotte making a change here. Here's Traoré. Outside Wembanyama. There's the triple. The rebound by Shed.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Hield for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Hield's got his 3rd basket of the night. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Pass to Jokic. Here's Shed. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
And here's Wembanyama. Covered by Jokic. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And it's Jokic with the ball for New York. They trail by 1. And that one drops. Highsmith's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Now in for your Hornets, Keldon Johnson.
Charlotte trailing. Now Ingram. Kick out to Brown. Here's Grimes. Driving inside. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Inside. Jokic drops it in.
Assist goes to
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now Johnson. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And here's Caruso. New York working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Nifty move. And it's Jokic missing. Here's Ingram. And it's New York with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Back to Jokic. Pass to Shed. Here's Highsmith. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Highsmith's got his 2nd bucket on the night. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Jokic the screen. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Ingram. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Ingram. From 18 feet away, Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here's Highsmith, covered by Ingram. And here's Caruso outside. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. On offense here on the Hornets. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Knicks making a switch here. New York trailing. Pass to Hield. They double him with Brown. And here's Jokic outside. Kept alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Now here's Hield. Back to Jokic. 5 to shoot. 2nd shot opportunity. And Hield lays it in. Hield's got 8 here in this quarter.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
With the crossover. Here's Ingram. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Ingram's got 5 now.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Ingram. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And here's Hield. Jokic in the post. Over Adams. And he makes the 8-footer.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Outside Ingram. Goes up at the stripe. Again, Charlotte.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Pass to Shed. The three is up. No luck on that one. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Charlotte Hornets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Hield. Now here's Jokic. Covered by Wembanyama. Here's Hield. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Hield's got 12.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
They get it back. Barnes. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. And the Hornets lead by 4. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Outside for Wembanyama. 13 feet out. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Pass to Highsmith. Back to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And it's New York with another. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
From deep, Wembanyama.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Here's Highsmith. He's got 5. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Shoots over Barnes. Rebounded by Toure.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Brian, back over to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And Charlotte making a change here.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Sends it home from three-point land. Barnes has got 13.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Pass to Jokic. Now Hield. 4-3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. He's got 18.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The Knicks with the lead. There's a screen from outside the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Barnes. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The 3 from Barnes. He buries it from 3. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Jokic. Shot from 16. Counted. Good. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And here are the Knicks. Outside Jones. Pass to Hield. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Now Barnes, covered by Jokic. Here's Toure. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Tyus Jones.
And good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Jones. Pass to Caruso. Here's Murray Boyles. And here's Jokic, covered by Wembanyama. It's good. Jokic has got 24.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
Outside Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Jokic screen. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. He's got 27.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Stolen by Jones. Out to the right wing. Pass to Jokic. Here's the three. And the Knicks, another three. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Charlotte now, trailing by 4. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. Ingram with the ball. Here's Adams. And the layup is good off the glass. Adams got his second basket.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Jones with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Caruso outside. The offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. That's now 32 points for Nikola Jokic.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Johnson. Here's Adams. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Jokic. New York working the ball around now. And here's Caruso outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Outside Ingram. Over Caruso. The shot by Ingram, no good. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2. That one goes. Count it. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And that one drops for him.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Jones from outside. The shot no good. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Outside Ingram. For the lead. Drills it from deep. Ingram's got 14 points for the game.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Finney-Smith, the screen. Here's Caruso. Outside Jones. Here's Jokic. Adams covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from three. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Jokic. It's stolen by Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Pass to Shed. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, we know what Dorian Finney-Smith can do on the court, but he's also doing great things off the court for him.
Yeah, so many players across the league do a ton of work in their communities and for the betterment of humanity. And the Finney Family First Foundation focuses on the youth in low-income communities. And Dorian Finney-Smith, he helps kids by providing basketball training for at-risk youth and uses the game of basketball to also impart lifelong lessons.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a bit squeak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Roll me down, I'm long, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot. Shot threes in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Roll me down, I'm long, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot. Shot threes in your face while your wrist locked. You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a bit squeak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10.
And the Hornets making a change here. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pass to Jokic. Here's Shed. Stolen. 3-on-3. Grimes with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Grimes' shot is off. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 1-point game. New York working the ball around now. Here's Finney-Smith. New York again can't hit. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Johnson. It's intercepted.
Set the trap perfectly there. Had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
And it's Shed missing.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Pass to Brown. Brown with a screen. Grimes with the ball. Caruso covers. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A little contact never seems to bother Brown. I mean, he's such a hard-nosed player. I love his attitude.
And both free throws good for Brown. New York trailing. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his third foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Johnson. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. Charlotte on top, leading by one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Getting ready for the fourth quarter when we return. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Johnson. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And the Hornets lead by 3.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here's Caruso. Jones from outside. Fires in the triple. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Grimes. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Barnes, no good. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Knicks. Looking to end this cold spell. Barnes with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the free throw, no good.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Here's Wembanyama. And the 17-footer goes down. Wembanyama's got 25 points.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Shot from the wing. And it's Shed missing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss lead. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Hornets.
Right side, Wembanyama.
Brandon Ingram.
With the fadeaway. And it's Charlotte with another.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Pass to Jokic. Launches it. Tips it. Here's Shed. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Shed. Back to Jones. Baseline try. Here's Jokic. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Grimes' shot is off.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Hield from outside. Hits the trifecta. Hield's got 11 points here in the second half.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Jokic. Stripped it away. Here's the break. Here's Grimes. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And the Hornets lead by 2.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Outside heel. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Back to Grimes. To the inside. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 31.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And it's the Hornets on the break. Basket counts. Now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
Jokic to screen. Pass to Shed. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
The assist.
Shed's got 11 points here in the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Now here's Johnson. Guarded by Heel. From deep, Wembanyama.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Pass to Jokic. Misses the 3. Outside Grimes. Wembanyama screen. The kick out to Johnson. This one for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Shed. Now Jokic. Covered by Ingram. Tries the 9-footer. Pass to Jokic. Outside Jones. New York working the ball around now. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Ingram into the lane. He's off on the layup.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. New York trailing. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And again, the Knicks missing.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Now here's Grimes. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward. You know, you think back to that first half. He only turned it over 1 time. But since then, he's been giving it away.
Pass to Jokic. Now Hield. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
That's what your honeydew. Everyone show some love.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. And here's Grimes. Stop the drought. Rebounded by Hield. And here's Jokic. Back to Hield. It's stolen by Ingram. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Hield from outside. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Outside Ingram. It's Grimes on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. Jokic with a rebound. And New York has possession. It's a 1-point game. Oh, what a move! Oh, the Joker with the soft hands.
Hey, it ain't complicated. When you need a basket, give the rock to Jokic and just let him play basketball.
Barnes knocks down the trifecta.
And Barnes, great at getting the shot he wants in big moments of the game. Clutch! Harrison Barnes.
Here's Jokic.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the 4th. Oh, it's off target. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
Outside Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. The 17-footer. Oh, a perfect jumper.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And we've got 1:18 left to the 4th. Caruso with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Jokic! Cleared away by Ingram. The Hornets with the lead. Now Wembanyama. Stolen by Caruso. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
This demonstrates leadership. Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
Here's Jokic. It's in. What a runner.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he can't get the layup. New York with the ball. Caruso.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. Can knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Now Johnson. Wembanyama fires. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.